So apparently Nintendo has a bit, just a tiny bit, of a long-term plan when it comes to the Switch, and they expect, or at least they want the Switch to last for a good 7 to 10 years. Now, while that's a very bold statement and prediction or hope or wish or whatever you want to call it, I gotta be honest with you guys, Nintendo, hey guys, how you doing? That's not a very sustainable business practice as far as this thing goes. Now, don't get me wrong, I myself am very much enjoying my Switch. I think it's a great console. It's got some pretty good games on it so far that I've played. I've enjoyed a lot of the games that I played on it, and I find it kind of neat that they're actually somehow able to get some of these other games on it, like Skyrim. Okay, Skyrim's not really that impressive because it was on PS3. I mean, come on, this thing is at least more powerful than PS3. And the fact I got Doom on there, I thought was pretty impressive, and stuff like that. A lot of people don't agree with me, but hey, it's there. I thought it came out pretty good, but that's just me. And they're managing to get, I was gonna say Frankenstein, I don't know why, but Wolfenstein on there is coming. When is that coming, by the way? Did they even say? I forgot the date. And they managed to put 2K18 on there, and it runs pretty damn good, like on par. I'm not gonna say the graphics look as good as the PS4, Xbox One, but it runs pretty damn smooth on the Switch and stuff like that. So it is possible there are people getting third-party games on this system that they just did not put on the Wii U. Didn't go nowhere. They laughed at Nintendo in the Wii U, and now they're sitting there like, yeah, I think we can squeeze these games on the Switch. So they're able to squeeze some of these games on the Switch. Some are older, some are newer. And there seems to be a couple of third-party games that are coming alongside the PS4 and Xbox One that are also going to be on the Switch as well. If not at the same time, a little later as they've tried to figure out how to squeeze that onto the system. But personally, I think that's something that's only really going to be able to happen for the next like 2 to 4 years. After that, I don't know about that, because I'm pretty sure the next PS5 and Xbox whatever are probably closer around the corner than you think. I give it another 2-3 years before, at least I give it another 2 years before we start hearing like solid information about PS5 and the next Xbox, and about 3 years before it finally hits shelves and stuff like that. I really think that's when it can happen, and at that point, I think a lot of games that are going to be able to land on that system aren't so much going to be able to make it to the Switch. So, in my estimation, I'm kind of hoping that what Nintendo meant by this is that they expected the Switch model to last a good 7 to 10 years. Such as like the 3D, you know how they did the 3DS and stuff like that. They made a new 3DS, they made a more powerful 3DS, and stuff like that. And I think that's like something they plan on doing with the Switch. I give it another 2-3 years before you see like Switch XL or Super Switch or something. It's like the same concept. They're just going to put beefier tech in there to help move alongside with the other systems. Now, I'm pretty sure it'll still be weaker than the other systems, but I think at least they'll be able to put enough in there to be able to keep up with the other two systems. I'm just saying. This is just my thought on it. Otherwise, I mean, like I said, as much as I love the Switch, this thing in its current state lasting to 7-10 years, that's not going to work out too well. I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest with you on that one. I just don't see it happening with that. And even though Switch had a very successful 2017, that's 1 year. I mean, they're trying to get this thing going for another 6 to 9 years. 6 to 9 years. And stuff like that. And I'm not sure how that's going to happen. Eventually, like, the sales of this thing are going to drop off. It's doing well right now. It's like, it outsold the Wii U already, worldwide. That's over and done with. It already surpassed it in less than a year time. We're coming up on I think, in a few weeks, the 1 year anniversary of Switch, March 3rd, I believe. Was that it? March 3rd? That's it, right? Is the 1 year anniversary of the Switch coming out. And, so, here we are. In 1 year, in less than a year, it outsold the Wii U. So it's looking on pace to actually do pretty well sales-wise within the next year. I think it's going to do way better. It's obviously already done way better than the Wii U. It's going to sell pretty good. I don't think it's ever going to make like the 100 millions or something like that. I don't even think it's going to reach PlayStation 4 levels of sales. PlayStation 4 is like, what? 60, 70, 80 million right now. There is a very good purchase base for the PS4, and as good as the Switch is, I don't think it's going to reach that level. And eventually, the tech is going to dry up, or whatever, and it's going to need to be replaced. So, like I said, my best guess is that they mean the Switch model, and that eventually they're going to make some kind of upgraded Switch you can buy. It's going to be another mid-gen upgrade. I'm telling you right now it's going to happen. They did it with the 3DS, and they're going to do it with the Switch, and stuff like that. So, we'll see. So I'm thinking the Switch model is what they meant, 7 to 10 years, and after that they'll either do some other form of hybrid, or Nintendo might try something else and see if they can get back into full home console. I don't know, like I can't tell the plans about that, but I'm just saying, those are just my theories and predictions of it. I could be wrong, I could be right. That's just the way I see it. Or Nintendo is actually going to try to drag this thing into the next decade. I don't know. We're almost there, people. We're almost in the 20s, believe it or not. If you think about it, we are reaching the 20s. Okay, that's gonna be some weird. That's gonna be some weird shit. You know, if we all don't die by then. But you know, that's an entirely different story. That has nothing to do with video games or whatever. But anyway, just want to throw it out there and we'll see. So all right, and I will see you guys next time.